Back now with a local postal worker going above and beyond to help a family visiting the area.
That's after a mishap at a mailbox where something very important was accidentally dropped in. 10 on your side's Laura Queso's here now with more on this carrier's good deed. Laura?
Tom and Anita, this story started at a mail drop-off in Newport News, and it ends 1,500 miles away in Texas. The woman on the receiving end is so thankful that she called us to recognize these women right here on air. They don't want the recognition, but we're giving it to them anyway. It's just another day on the job for Audrey Cole. For more than a decade, she picks up and delivers day in and day out. But what she found last week had her thinking she could send some relief, perhaps happiness, someone's way.
I dump the mail, into my bucket, and I go through and I separate, and I noticed there was an envelope, looked like a bank envelope, and so it's like, uh-oh.
A wad of cash in a mailbox with no name on it or info. Sounds like the end of the story, right? Wrong. Let's rewind. Carol Hammer was vacationing in Virginia with her son, but they left something behind before they took off home to Dallas. Carol's 13-year-old went to mail a postcard, but grabbed an envelope filled with cash, too.
He said I wasn't, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to. I'm like, okay.
Carol called the post office, spoke with the supervisor, Sabrina, and it seemed like a lost cause.
She was so uneasy.
Until Sabrina got a call from Audrey, the postal carrier.
I was just so overwhelmed. I was ecstatic because I know how hard it is to try to retrieve this. So then I immediately called the customer and gave her the good news.
And she sent the envelope filled with savings for their trip to Texas. And now we move on to the next chapter.
My supervisor told me today that, you all wanted to interview me. I was like, for what?
Because we want to deliver a thank you.
A huge thanks to a very conscientious mail carrier and a very, just on top of it, mail worker.
And the post office worker sent it priority mail, so the money got to Dallas before Carol and her son even arrived. Paying it forward, I'd say, a true success. Laura Queso, 10 on your side.